40 plus EasyWay Wall of Famers share their secret experience of the EasyWay influence effect. In Eric Zuley's revolutionary achievement, that will permanently change your life. Learn how to create your own influence effect. Purchase your copy September 5th. Published by New Life Clarity Publishing in association with Easeway Publishing. Brought to you by EasywayWallOfFame.com. Watch live by registering to EasywayRSVP.com.
Welcome back. This is the second part of the book launch for the virtual summit of The Influence Effect, created by Eric Zuley. And we next have an amazing guest, and everybody knows and loves him. And so it's really with great, it's a great honor to be able to announce him on the show. We have Dr. James Dante. Honestly, I could watch about anything about James Dante for days. He doesn't need much introduction because everybody knows who this wonderful man is. Welcome and thank you for being on The Influence Effect book launch today, James Dante.
Oh my goodness, I need to hide.
We have a high five. You're just so amazing. It's wonderful to have you here. First of all, you're one of the most prestigious authors that we have in The Influence Effect, and it's an honor to have you to be part of that project. So tell us how you met Eric Zuley.
Oh, wow. Eric put on a great event, as he's been doing for many, many years. And we happened to go to California to be a part of that event. And I was invited to be a part of the West Coast Speakers Coalition. I'm very honored to be a part of that prestigious group. And I met his father first, Jim, and I fell in love with him. Jim was just you could just feel the energy. My book is on frequency. So I can really kind of feel the energy and the spirit of a person when I meet him. And I just can tell this gentleman was just a great man of integrity, with a lot of love. And I could see right away that there was something special about him. And then he introduced me to his son. And we first met there. And from that point, we've been talking and working together and planning and plotting and sharing. And I've just been rooting for him as he creates this massive global vision of his. And we just became great friends and somebody I really truly believe in and root for.
Oh, I love that. And, you guys, of all the people that we have in this book, this man has such a large circle of influence, and he has influenced, millions of people all over the globe. What's it like to be the influencer that you are?
It's really a humbling effect. It really, because in life, we all want to matter. What do I do? Why am I here? And why should people even care? And more importantly, not just for the notoriety, but how do we make an impact and be able to touch the lives of other people? And I'll tell you, I got in this space being in the hole. And as I met other mentors who gave me the tools, their stories of how how they were able to overcome just massive adversities in their life. So when I began to face adversity myself, I had more things to draw on. I knew there was an answer, and I had that hope, and hope just never disappoints. So I'm very honored to get a chance to make a difference in the lives of other people. And I'm just a boy that wanted to make his mama proud.
Our parents, I think, is the most amazing part. I don't think anyone heard me, but I think that's the most beautiful part, is honoring our parents with our legacy and what we create. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. What is it like working with Eric Zuley?
Well, for the first thing I would tell you, honestly, is that he's always been helpful. And he's the guy that if he believes in you, then he's never going to stop coming. He's the same person every single day. And in life and the relationships we have, it's very rare to find somebody where you already know who he is and where he is and where he's coming from. But at the same time, he's continuously evolves. He has this massive dream, this vision. He keeps stretching and reaching for it. And the way he does it, that's so, I think, impactful and so special, is that he does it by trying to identify every single day, how could he bring more value to the relationships? How can he bring more value to the vision? How can he create value for the people he encounters? And that's really the formula for how everything works.
Can you tell us a little bit about what's in your chapter, and in your opinion, why people should buy this book?
Well, let me paint it in broad strokes. You know, when you talk about mentorship, you talk about leadership, the first thing we must learn to do is be internally led. That means that we learn to respond to the situations in our life that sometimes are out of our control. But what is our control is who we're going to become in that space. And if we have some clarity on that, we begin to live that. And I believe that you keep what you have by giving it away. I believe that once taught, twice learned. That when you step into a leadership role, first of all, understand that your positions and titles do not make you a leader, only people do. So what is the impact that you bring? What are you really good at? How do you communicate with people to create collaboration, to empower the partnerships that you have in every area of your life? And it becomes so habitual that it'd be like breathing. You don't have to really think about it, plan about it, plot about it. You operate from the spirit of asking the right questions. How can we make this better? How can we get improved? How can we get more? How can we serve more? How can we learn more? And it's really about understanding how to become internally led instead of externally led. And then how to communicate in a way where you empower yourself with the possibility of all things can become true. All things can be manifested. Everything in life happens two times. It's the thought, then the thing. It's the mental, then the physical, the inner, and then the outer. So I like to really talk about how do you communicate with yourself? You know, because Carter G. Woodson once said two things. He said, if you can control the way a man or woman would think, you don't have to worry about what they do. So how are you thinking? It starts with the way your thoughts, with the thoughts and the feelings, the emotions, the energy you put behind them. And the second thing is that every now and then I must talk to myself, because sometimes I'm in need of an intelligent conversation. So you have to be able to tune out the world, and you have to speak life into the things that you really believe. And the litmus test is that who you're serving, who you're helping. Are you making things better? Are people proud of you? Are you proud to operate in your life when the lights are off and nobody's watching? Or are you just putting on a show? And how do you balance that? How do you get there? And then, you know, with all the chapters combined, it's just like one of the recipes, one of the ingredients in the crock pot. And when you add that ingredient in chapter 10 in there with all the other incredible authors, then you're going to come out with something that, you know, the crock pot's a slow cook. It has to break everything down. When you come out, you serve something that's magnificent, tender, and tasty for every area in your life.
Magnificent, tender, and tasty, you guys. I love to hear James Dentley speak. And, you know, he's right. There's such a circle of influence in this particular book. Some of the best of the best, and celebrity experts for sure. And it is a recipe, and it is a recipe for success. And so each little part of the puzzle, everyone has something to contribute in this book, and including yourself. It is just a wealth of information, is it not?
Absolutely, absolutely. You know, in the book you get it. You know, for me, I'll be honest with you, the thing that helped me in my life with all the things that we're doing and yet to do that we're really excited about is that everything I share, these are things that I've learned that worked for me. And they work for other people that I've worked with after being in front of over 1 million people and audiences around the world of 20,000 in some cases. And sometimes just a handful of key people that are going out there and sharing a message of hope and inspiration and possibility by telling their story. So when you take this book and all the information combined, you should be able to take all of those little, like some people call them nuggets, those little golden nuggets that can serve you, that can serve you. I believe that everyone is your teacher, and you can choose to understand that everyone is important, because that'd be a great example or a terrible reminder. Your great examples are in the book, The Influencing Effect, The Influencer's Effect. That's where you want to be.
I love it. And can you tell us a little bit about JD3 TV and EasyWay? What are you doing there? What's going on?
Well, I'm really excited for our collaboration. And with Easyway TV, they've taken the time to put all the pieces in place, and they're looking to become so innovative of what's next in the world of media. How do we get a message out that impacts, inspires, and enlightens people throughout the world, that makes the world better? And that is what they're all about. So there won't be anything that you can ever be ashamed for your children to watch. Anything would be a shame for our parents or grandparents to see on JD3 TV with Easyway. But with that backbone, it gives us the opportunity to be able to lift up what we do really well, which is storytelling and content development and bringing it to life, with having people that will operate the back end of it with integrity, and then also be able to give us the guidance of the things we don't have to help us in this collaboration put these things on. It's like the icing on the cake, okay? And I love it because, they do it the easy way. And years ago, somebody called me Easy J, and then somebody asked me, why did they call you Easy J? I said, well, I'm not easy. I just like to live that way. And you can take complex things and make them easy, because Easyways always thinks about the whole team. How do we make it better? What's the easiest way to get there, even if it's complex? But how we take complex things and make them simple, which are duplicatable, which makes things consistent, which gives us a message and a programming that people can rely upon, that they want to tune into.
Oh, I could just listen all day. I love it. This is one of the wonderful things about the collaboration of Eric and Mr. James Stanley, that they're going to be doing this network, this television network, and it's going to be inspiring so many people and bringing so many things to the table to help broaden your horizon and develop yourself. And James Stanley is like the father of self-improvement. He is the motivational expert for businesses and all over the world, and big business, not just for those of you. I can't imagine there would be anyone that wouldn't know who you are or what you do, but for those that might not, I mean, he does things with all kinds of big, huge business, and he has reached millions and millions and millions of people globally with his messages to help them to do, big things in their lives, and his stuff works.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, thank you for that. But I was speaking with Les Brown this morning about show creation and development. We've been brothers for 25 years. He was my mentor, and now he calls me his. But he understands that we all learn every single day from everyone. And just with his legacy and what he's done in life, and I can mention from Mark Victor Hansen to Greg Jacobson, who's going to be doing some incredible things on. I think the foundational thing you get excited about is how to be freaking happy.
Yeah.
How to be happy, because when you find that, then you can spread it that would be the new epidemic: happiness, joy. And there's no vaccine for that one.
Well, man should have joy, and that is like the whole purpose, is to find joy in life, and it's so important to remember that, to find joyfulness and happiness in our lives, and that's a big precursor to the success that we can have. Attitude full of gratitude because of the joy we have.
Yeah.
I just really want to thank you so much for being a part of this collaboration. And could I have you tell the audience why they should buy the book?
Well, you should get the book because, first of all, you're supporting a worthy cause. But second of all, not only will you buy this book, but I promise you, you'll get additional copies and get it out to other people. Because everything that you ever need to achieve the goals and dreams you have in your life, that's going to be in that book. You just have to learn how to put it together. And through life, you live it forward, you understand it backwards. This book will help you find the clarity of purpose, of mission. And when you couple that book, and it's going to be a lead-in to be able to get a lot of special gifts and a lot of access to some very powerful, impacting people, but not because they're successful in their business or financially, because of what they give back and what our hearts are. They have not forgotten, or they return to a place of service to make the world better, to find impact, to make sure that we show other people there was a time we may not have felt like we matter, but we do matter. And each and every one of you matter. And we need you all to do your best every single day. And when you fall down, just get back up, because a rising tide always floats all boats. So your story, people are waiting to hear from, that will impact, inspire them. And it could save a life, or it can empower a person to keep moving forward. They're on the wrong track, even though it may not be happening fast enough for them at the moment.
Amen. You know, we have someone here, they commented, Gary Calra, he said, you're a rock star. And it's true. You guys, you know, everything that Mr. James Dentley says, it's just from the heart, and it's so true. And it's a universal laws and the laws of nature, that raising our vibration and serving others, and just all these wonderful ideas and concepts to be better, successful, and get up and just don't give up.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience?
Well, I would just say you definitely want to plug in the EasyWay TV. In November, we're going to be launching JD3 TV. And I've been interviewing a lot of powerful people on my show over the week, yesterday, at Forbes Raleigh. And we've been friends for over a decade, and really getting down into our lives and what it takes, because we know each other so well. And with Jeff Hoffman and all the other people we bring to programming, that we're able to pull out something that's relatable to people, something you can use. And just to remember, for each and every one of you all, your success, no matter how you define it in your life, your success can be somebody else's miracle. People are waiting for you. And I've been homeless. I've been flat broke. I've been in a place where I didn't want to be. Like, I felt like I understood what Helen Keller meant when she said, how does it feel to be deaf and dumb, to have no life, no communication? She pointed to a plant, and they said, to be like a plant, she said, no, like to be like the dirt. Like, you feel like there's no life. But when you look down inside of it and you really study it, the dirt has nutrients, and that dirt is important, because that dirt now is going to give the nutrients to the seed that's inside of each and every one of us. And the key to that seed is to be planted in the right environment, in the right place, and then you can manifest. And I believe EasyWay, the messaging and the people associated with the network can do that. So just follow your dreams wherever they may lead, and never get distracted by less worthy deeds. Shelter them and nourish them, help them to grow. Let your heart hold them down deep where dreams go. Remember to follow your dreams. You pursue them with haste. You see, life is too short and too fleeting to waste. Be loyal, be faithful, and all your days through, the dreams that you follow will keep coming true through JD3 and the EasyWay TV.
James Dentley, thank you so much for being with us today. Congratulations on your chapter in the Influence Effect. We look forward to all the great things you're doing with the television network and with Eric Zuley. Thanks for being on the show. And again, you guys, if you want to connect with James Dentley, this is a no-brainer. And I've said this earlier today. Go to the EasyWayWallOfFame.com and connect with him. And become a part of this collaboration. Someone of his caliber is definitely, you know, hard to get this kind of close attention to. So go to the EasyWay Wall of Fame and connect with him today, and buy the book at ericzuley.com/book. And thank you for being here today.
I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Next, we're going to have Dr. Dante Sears, the amazing Dr. Dante Sears, and we're going to be talking about her chapter in the book.
Watching EasyWay TV, powered by EasyWayNetwork.com.
Oh my goodness, this is the best opportunity. Can you hear me?
Absolutely. Can you hear me? How am I doing?
Yeah, you're doing great. You know, you guys, I want to welcome Dr. Dante Sears. She is a wonderful addition to the Influence Effect. Thank you for joining us today.
Hey, Patty, thanks so much for having me. I just want to say that you're doing such a fantastic job with this show. You see Eric back there crawling?
Oh,
Oh,
thank you so much.
Solution.
Yeah, certainly helping us through it. And, thank you so much for that. And we're so excited to have you here and have you be part of the Influence Effect. So, Dante, your chapter has a lot to do with your relationship and how you became part of the EasyWay family and met the love of your life. Why don't I let you just take a few minutes and talk about how you came to be with Eric and where that came from?
Well, thanks, Patty. There's a lot to that story. And, basically, hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Dante Sears. I'm an entrepreneur and, I'm mostly a humanitarian. And I had this goal or dream to that was just a fantastic pause for effects. So yeah, I'm a humanitarian at heart, and I had this dream that I wanted to transform the world by affecting the entertainment world. I grew up in entertainment, and I love that world. I love creating, but I didn't love the influences that were in control of that realm. And so I had this dream to come back to LA and use entertainment for something positive. And so, long story short, at the same time, in my heart, I was like telling God, like, hey, I want to meet that special person in my life, who's going to complete me or, be my other half that has the same dreams, goals, aspirations, or faith, morals, and ethics that I do. So, long story long, as one of my clients says, I kind of did this manifestation prayer to meet this person. I wrote down this list of 21 qualities of who they had to be, from everything to that they were actually a gamer when they were a kid, and to what their childhood was like. And I literally named this person that they have, my kind of personality. So anyway, I came back to LA and I started to share with people, who I was and what I'm about. I was working with this company in Beverly Hills, and literally every single person kept saying to me, do you know Eric Zuley? Have you met Eric Zuley? And I was going, who is this Eric Zuley person? Because everyone would ask me about him, literally 50 people. And I wasn't paying attention to the spirit was like, you need to meet Eric Zuley. So, one day I just had this moment where I was like, come on, God, why haven't I met that person? He was like, hey, what about Eric Zuley? And I was literally like, wow, even God's telling me Eric Zuley. So that's the funny thing about it. And, from the first moment we talked, we just connected in this amazing way. And it was we just had kind of halves of the same plan together. He wanted to affect entertainment in a different way. I wanted to on the humanitarian side. We're both business people. And so, it's just this beautiful thing. And so my part of the influence effect was what influence did my effect have on Eric Zuley and his effect on me as well, because that's the biggest one. Sometimes we feel like we have to do in this society. But I had that life where I became a millionaire by doing, and I wasn't happy inside. And when I learned to live in the spirit and let God come through my life, let God speak through me, let God make my plans, right? Because we make plans and God laughs. I feel like all of my dreams, desires, and hopes have come through that. And literally, people say, how do you find your mate and all that? You manifest them. How do you have your career? You manifest them through your prayers, through the word. The beginning was the word. So my part of the influence effect was to really explain to people that, first it's a spiritual job here before anything out there. Because, like they say about Jesus, you could either try to be good and caring and loving and heal people and all these things, or you could just think about Jesus. Right. And then all of those qualities are added to you. So I think first you have to be the influence to have the influence. And I think that's where it creates the affluence.
Wow, that's a beautiful way to put it. And Dr. Dante Sears, she has the passion, she has the experience, she is a naturopathic doctor. She's able to really help people to focus on what they need to do to succeed. And she has a large circle of influence, and she is a celebrity influencer. And so, all these beautiful things that you're saying is just what we needed to hear, I think, at this point. And, your contribution and your relationship with Eric Zuley is amazing. And I love what you're doing with Eric. I would say you're a power couple, and I love it, and I adore you both. But Dante, tell me, I do, I love you so much, but Dante, tell me what it's like. Thank you so much. And what's it like to be a part of the Influence Effect?
The book or the influence effect that is Eric Zuley?
Let's say the Influence Effect with Eric. What is that like?
You know what? I would say, first of all, the book cover needs to go on a wall in our house, because that perfectly encapsulated Eric. He is a force to be reckoned with. And, they say your perfect match is the person who's exactly like you, that makes you see your best and worst qualities. And he's definitely made me realize my own tornado. And also just, I love the way he fails forward and he just continues to push things. So, Eric is the perfect example of someone that life has thrown a tornado at and decided to take those rocks, stones, bricks, glass shards, and make it into a home and an empire. So what it's like to be a part of that is being in that flow, learning how to be in that flow with life and, with everything, because anything you want can be yours if you understand that, that force that's around you, that influence effect. And I think that Eric has a great handle on what that is. And we've really been able to just hone in on that with these amazing people around us. And look how that's created tornado. Look, it brought you. And Patty, I still can't believe you're still here. You've been just so amazing. I remember when we first talked about you doing a publishing company, and look where you are now. My goodness, you've published books for some of the most successful people in the industry. You've brought Eric into, publishing, which we never thought would happen, or writing a book, which never have I ever thought would happen. And, you've created an influence effect just by showing up and being you. So what is it like? It's amazing, right?
It is freaking amazing. Being a part of this Easyway family is so incredible, and the journey is incredible, and it is the influence effect, because we are able to, as a family, collaborate and really connect with each other and really serve each other's purposes, and I see you doing that all the time. I really want to congratulate you. I know you have a book coming out soon, and I really want to congratulate you for your chapter in this book and for being a part of it. And then let me ask you, you have a large following as well. What would you tell your audience about getting this book?
Oh my goodness, guys. When you're a young, aspiring, or even, at any age, transforming, whatever, the hardest part is trying to get out there and who to get out there with. And I'm going to tell you that the best part of this book is that we have collected some of the most heart-centered, loving celebrities, CEOs, entrepreneurs that are so giving of their time and their energy, even if just by following them. So if you want to know who to talk to in the industry that can help you, whether by guidance, by, sheer values, get this book, because you want to connect with every single person in this book. We've already curated the great people right here for you. So this is the best of the best. I'm going to tell you, even from actress Kate Linder, who I've seen show up and support Eric so amazingly, these are the people who actually care. When do you see a celebrity support someone who's a fan of theirs, who's a young hopeful, all the way to where he is now? Kate has showed up on so many of our events, or James Dentley, who, is the millionaire mentor, and has worked with Les Brown, and he's been working alongside Eric, and we've been working with him for like the last year. I mean, these are the people who can change your life. So this book is like your new yellow pages, okay, for success. So I want you to get this book. This is the book that holds all the resources for all the success that you wish to have. Get this book and put it on your shelf of memories in the most cherished part of your life, and connect with every single one of these people on the wall, on social media. Follow them, get to know them, because you are who is in your sphere of influence. And this is the influence effect.
We are
totally right now at ericzuli.com/book, right?
Thank you for the plug. Yes, that's absolutely right. One thing I wanted to say is we are all an influential part of this whole, this whole mastermind and the gears that are working together. And you are a real important part of the EasyWay family, being the love of Eric's life. Let me just say, you guys, if you want to connect with Dr. Dante Sears, it's easy. You just go to the EasyWay Wall of Fame and you become a member of the family, and you create a profile, and you can connect with all of these influencers, all of these celebrity experts that are in this book. And she is a force to be reckoned with too. Dr. Dante Sears has a lot of knowledge and many golden nuggets to share with you. And so you really want to connect with her. Go to ericzuli.com/book to get the book today. And is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience, Dante?
Just want to say, Patty, you're doing such a wonderful job. I love everything you're doing, guys. Make sure you check out I called you Hardy. Patty's Heart Talks coming up soon. It's going to be a great show. Guys, if you want to get connected to me, you can go to dantesears.com or drsears.us. Of course, my Facebook, Dr. Dante Sears, across most social media platforms. And best of all, connect with me on the EasyWay wall. Reach out if you want to talk about your health, your wealth, which is pretty much the same thing. And everybody stay safe right now. Stay safe. And remember that fresh air and happiness and joy and being yourself is the best medicine.
Amen. It is the best medicine. I just want to take a moment and thank you for all that you do, for the EasyWay family, and all the support that you give everyone else. And just, you guys, you want to connect with Dr. Dante Sears for more than, not just the book alone, but for her influence and her ability to help you to grow, help in your health, your wealth, and your emotions and your spirituality and all kinds of things.
Thank you, Patty. Mwah. Bye, everyone.
Here. We got quite a few comments here. Gail Gibson and DSP from DSP Studios. He came on and he acknowledged Dr. Dante Sears as well as Gail Gibson. And, we got some congratulations from DSP at DSP Studios. And April Bragg telling congratulations to Dante. It's really an honor to be involved with the caliber of people that are in this book. Not one of them is less than famous. Not one of them they all have a mighty purpose. Each one of them is, they are really having an impact on the world globally. And, we have a few other people that are going to be coming up with us in just a moment. And maybe I can get Eric to come on for just a moment. We'll just talk for a second about what's going on with his book. Eric, there he is.
What's up, Patty? What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us on the Influence Effect book launch virtual summit. And thank you to my beautiful girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, which we're trying to, make it an illusion like she's not actually here with me, but she's right there. Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Given her own spotlight. But yeah, guys, get the book. Get the book. I mean, Dante couldn't have said it better. The influence effect and what we've all put so much hard effort in has really made a major impact in not just our situation, but everybody else that's around that ripple effect of what we do with faith and what we do with influence. And finally, we have a cool platform that everybody can just enjoy. This is the Easyway Family's book. Woohoo!
Yeah, this is the Easyway Family book, and it's the beginning of a series of 5 books, you guys. This is just 43 chapters with 41 amazing, globally known, inspirational influencers in this book, and it's the first of 5 in its series. And so if you have any glimpse of what you can see here, what we've done today, and this is only half of the speakers that you saw today, by the way, if you get just a tiny glimpse of what is in this book, you can only imagine what's to come for the next 4 books. Right, Eric?
Oh, yeah. This is a full-fledged book series on how to network yourself to success. First version is the influence effect, and we're going to teach you guys all about how the influence effect really works and how to, dissect it, and just like Dante said, she's really proud of how, I am a whirlwind. I do deserve to be in the front of a book with a giant tornado, and it makes people think, but I'm a whirlwind of positive influence. I'm a whirlwind of faith and family, and we all collectively are a non-devastating tornado. That's one of the best ways that I can put it. Even Dante's laughing in the background there. We're a non-devastating tornado, collectively as an Easeway family, and all these amazing people were able to be featured and highlighted in the book. We got some more people coming up that are going to be, speaking, and you guys are literally getting a chance to witness how we're an influence effect, how the Easyway influence effect happens. You're meeting each and every person. You just heard from James Dentley, who's a good friend of mine, one of our clients. We're getting ready to launch JD3 TV to the galaxy, to the hemisphere, in ways that you can't imagine. And actually, we'll be telling you guys more pretty soon when Denise, our president for Easeway TV, comes on and tells you guys more about the TV stuff and more about what we're doing with the book and everything. And basically, guys, we just have so many people that are collaborating, and it really is creating an influence effect. It really is making a major impact in so many people's lives, and we're able to keep record of that on the Easyway Wall of Fame. So I want to encourage you guys once again, if you guys are new and you're just tuning in, or you've been tuning in, those of you that have actually stayed with us and stuck with us the whole day, I appreciate you guys. Some of you guys have been with us the whole day. You guys rock. But if you don't know about my website, go to ericzuli.com and then /book. Or just go to ericzuli.com, click on book. And you can get the book right now only for this broadcast for 99 cents. You can get the digital, the PDF version, the ebook version. Or we've had over 120 sales, Patty. 120 people have gotten the $14.99 book on Amazon. And all you guys got to do is click on buy the book, put your information in, and then you'll be very, very impressed with our team and how we follow up with you and what that means. And then once you put your information in, it'll take you right to Amazon. And you can get the book right there, and Amazon will ship it to you. So, I'm excited, Patty. I really am. I never thought in a million years I'd be talking about my own book on my own, virtual book launch summit. And we did the virtual summit, which was so successful. It was you and I. Now we're doing the book portion of it. And I just can't wait to see the influence effect and the impact that's going to happen with all the Easeway family members. And I can't wait to see you guys in the same position that I'm in. You guys will be doing the same thing, and we'll be teaching you how to do it. And all you guys will be talking about your own book and your own influence effect. And that's what we really want to keep records of, is the Easyway family's influence effect, not ours.
Yeah, and it is a collaborative effort, and everybody that's a part of the Easyway family, we all help each other to propel to a higher level. And that's what's so amazing about the influence effect and being a part of the Easyway family. You can connect with all these people. We have, like I said, 43 chapters in this book alone. We've only seen about half of them today, and there's 41 authors, and they are of the highest caliber of celebrity expertise you'll ever see on one cover. And we'll one up that one. It's going to be an amazing collaboration of 5 books. Go to the Easyway Wall of Fame.com and become part of the Easyway family, and be able to connect with these people and actually make a difference in the world.
Yeah, I agree 100%. and help others make a difference in the world. Not just you make a difference, help others. That's what the influence effect really is. Create an influence effect to get other people to want to get involved and get excited to make a bigger and better difference and have it go viral. Have that domino effect of influence, of making an impact happen. And all you guys can do it through television, through live streaming, through broadcasting your message out there. And we have so many amazing people on here. Gail Gibson, she agreed with Dr. Dante Sears. She's going to be presenting an amazing award at our Easyway Awards Golden Gala coming up. April, what's up, April? How you doing? April came in to support Dante, and Denise Lay Brookhart's going to be coming on here pretty soon talking about TV. Bradley, what's up? Kenneth Bradley. Big show coming up, guys. By the way, Kenneth Bradley is going to be giving away money. Okay, so go subscribe to easyway.tv. Subscribe to easywaywalloffame.com. Go get your account at the easywaywalloffame.com. Kenneth Bradley is going to be giving away money for the best story, the best 10-minute story. And we're going to be doing all this great ideas and just all this great stuff that you guys are going to really be able to learn from and connect with these amazing influencers that are in the book, as well as, and actually, not just talk about the book, Patty, but let's also talk about the magazine, because we talked about on the first portion of the event, the first version of the Influence Effect book launch. We had a great turnout. Shout outs to all the speakers and everybody that came on. I mean, I think we had about 25 speakers that came on from 8 in the morning or 9 in the morning until 3 or 4 in the afternoon, and to all the fans that stuck with us for that amount of time, because some of them actually stuck with us for the entire time. We took a lunch break, maybe an hour. Then we had James Dentley come on. Then we had Dr. Dante Sears come on, and we have so many other amazing talents that are about to come on that's going to blow your guys' mind. But let's tell you guys. Let's keep going about the magazine. What do you think, Patty? Let's talk
about the magazine. Absolutely. Let's not share too much of what's inside, but let's talk about that magazine.
Oh, okay. Well, I was all ready to share about everything that's inside, but okay, we won't. We
got to leave some to be desired.
Well, last we left, we were at a couple of different pages, and by the way, guys, you can go to easewaymagazine.com if you want to see the magazine. You can subscribe. But last we left, I think we left at Lila, who actually was on previously, and she has a article in the magazine, a column, Level Up with Lila. And so not only does she have a show, but we're helping to push her show and get her more audience as a client of ours. And then the Radio Boomers live show. So it just really features a lot of the different shows and spotlights a lot of the different shows that we have. I mean, you're literally going to see like 8 or 9, maybe 10 shows of a couple of networks. We had Sharon Lecter on the cover previously. And so this is just a little add-on if you guys want to get a cover of the magazine. If you want to get your own show, call 877. Go ahead and I'll wait. Write this down. Ready? Okay. 877-399-2929. And let me help you make you money with your microphone and your monitor. Let me help you make money at home. Hit me up, 877-399-2929. Email easywaynetwork@gmail.com. That's what I'm consulting like 40-something clients a week right now on how to do that. And then we have an amazing, I'm not letting them read it, Patty. I'm just kind of showing it to them.
I know. I'm watching you.
This is a amazing interview by Dante Obligation with the star of Terminator 3, but not only her as the star of and the Hollywood side of her as a mother, and a lot of things you don't know about Kristana. And it was a really amazing interview and a long one at that. And she's got a beautiful son, and she's able to make some money at home right now with a really cool situation that we connected her to called Shop Social Scenes. The Easeway Awards Legends. My dad was actually honored as a Faith Conquers All legend with the Easeway Wall of Fame, and then where he's honored and humbled to have nominees that are beyond amazing people. You guys got to definitely look up who the nominees are on the Wall of Fame. Alex Stern did a great article on being how he's America's startup expert and how he's a legend. We're going to be honoring him as a legend for the Entrepreneurial Achievement Award, which he'll be giving other awards next year. I give some really good golden nuggets in this magazine, guys. That I mean, every a couple months, every issue, I give you guys how to get more followers. Guess what? Everybody hits me up. How to get more followers, right? So then we have Meet the Wall of Fame nominees and presenters. I mean, come on, guys. We got Pat O'Brien, who started Access Hollywood pretty much. and Ms. America herself, Tony Boldy, myself, we're, and Mark Victor Hansen is one of our nominees. We got Amanda Kearney, who has 35 million followers, was featured on Forbes, I think the cover of Forbes. The winner of, I believe he was the winner of the Voice, Will Champlin. We got the first lady of Motown herself presenting for us, my friend Claudette Robinson, and so many others. I mean, Universal executives, Paramount executives, mothers and family members of A-list groups like the Pacino family and the Vaughn family, and this guy right here, Alec Morton, makes about $30 million a month or something like that, and Kevin Sorbo from Hercules, and then people that are world peace ambassadors and people that just give you that zen. Nandi is he's just so up there. I don't even know how to explain who Nandi is. Retha Gray from Betty White's Off Their Rockers and has the Radio Boomers live show with my dad. You guys saw earlier today, if you tuned in, Brian Willis from Billionaires Elite. And he's one of our nominees. We got Billionaires Elite TV coming out. And as you guys see, there's a lot of nominees, a lot of people. And we wanted to really feature that in the magazine. The lady that discovered Lady Gaga, Wendy Starlin. You guys just need to get the magazine and really go through it and check it out. I mean, Robertson is the guy that's getting all the money from China to the U.S. right now with the American Chinese CEO Society. Keith Hatchett is just doing everything for charity. The White House is coming after him for what he's doing. Money and You. Dame Doria Cordova, just all these amazing people you guys can connect with. And not to mention Tom Chester's bringing in Authority Press Wire with Fox, ABC, NBC, Market Watch, Ask. It goes on and on, guys. This is going to be a really spectacular event coming up. As you see, some of the biggest are nominated. Some of the biggest are presenting. And, the people that deserve it are legends. And so we got an animated comic coming out, as well as an animated series, compliments of Mike and Get Animated the Easyway. You guys have been seeing that commercial coming out. And then we have my digital mall. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit. EasyWayStore.com. We have a mall that literally is going to give you guys all the different products that you want to have access to, from hats to shirts to dresses to backpacks they got all the products. But not only are we trying to sell you, we're trying to help you make money and give you your own mall. So you need to check out EasyWayStore.com. Click on the little button that says Get Your Own Mall. And, so let's talk a little bit about this animated series coming out, shall we, Patty?
I'd love to. I think that'd be just brilliant.
So Easyway's life gives the viewer a funny inside look and reality perspective behind the gold curtain of the Easyway network. Everyone knows that you're only as good as your team, right? Well, meet the Easyway team, which happens to be the cast of Easyway's life. The project will be a comic in the magazine, as well as a full animated series on Easyway Network, available on Roku, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Simul TV, and all your mobile devices, all your nearest mobile devices. Easyway Wall of Fame members will have the opportunity. Now, write this down, guys. Listen to what I'm saying. Really absorb this. Easyway Wall of Fame members will have the opportunity to be an animated character in our comic or our series. If you're interested, call 877-399-2929. Again, everything that we do, all these fun projects are for you guys. And you got LUXRE. I don't know if that's luxury or luxury or luxury. Dr. Dante Sears is helping with the social distancing and need space and basically she knows her stuff in the real estate side of things. She deals with a lot of like-minded change makers. That's why we gave her the Heartpreneur Award as a legend with the Easyway Awards. And then if you're into housing and wellness and you just need to definitely check out Dr. Dante Sears. And then obviously you got the back cover of the magazine. Now I didn't give them the whole magazine. They didn't get to read the articles, whatever, but I gave them a taste, I think, of why they need to go check out the magazine. This is the official launch of the magazine. This is, I think, our 12th issue? 12th issue, man. We've been doing this for a while now. We've been doing this for a while. So if you guys like that, you want to subscribe to the magazine, definitely post your comments, say, hey, awesome, great. And so coming up, I think in the next 10 minutes or so, we do have, who do we have, Patty?
We have Dr. Dante. We had Dr. Dante already. We have Denise Millay Burkhart, the president of Easyway Network TV. We have Sandrina Schumacher, who is an absolute treasure. She is a philanthropist and she does a lot of charitable work, and she also is involved with the veterans programs we're involved with. We have Mrs. Carmelita Pittman. We have Brenton Tyler Hoffman, And then that's about it for tonight.
Hey Patty, you said Dr. Dante Sears, so the whole time I've had the camera on her, she didn't even know about it. And so,
Well, yeah, there she is, right there in all her beautiful glory.
Just how long did it? Hey everyone.
Hi.
this is all
That's perfect.
she's in the phone land. I wanted you guys to see what the behind the scenes of how Dante rolls when she's in phone land.
Yeah, Dante's amazing. I love to be around Dante.
Oh, don't worry, some up and close and personal stuff of Eric Zuli coming real soon.
Oh, is that okay?
Challenge accepted.
Battle time.
Shut up.
Battle time.
We should do a show about this.
Oh, believe me.
We're working on it.
Believe me, we're working on it. Me and Dante have some power couple stuff coming for you guys. You're gonna really love it. But
that stuff. I know that next we have Denise Millay Burkhart coming up.
Yeah, say her name correctly. You said Dante last time.
I know. I was thinking, oh yeah. But
everything that starts with D is awesome.
What'd she say?
I don't know. Everything that starts with D is awesome.
I think she's trying to to play with us, but we can't really hear her. She said that everything that starts with E is awesome. No, she said everything that starts with D is awesome. But yeah, so Denise Millay Burkhart, you guys got to hear a little bit of the backstory with that. She knows her stuff in television, knows her stuff with Wall Street. Met her, and she was the president of the Evander Holyfield Family Network iLaunch. And then I stole her from them, and the business didn't actually go as well as I would have hoped. But God ended up guiding our paths, because people try to do you wrong. They try to go around you, and then what is meant to happen happens. And we ended up getting a better situation, and now we're in a position where we have all of our channels back, all of the networks, everything that me and Denise both put in probably close to 2 years to build. Then we took that, we lost it originally, then we ended up getting it back, and now we got the whole shebang all under the Easyway Network umbrella. And we got some really cool, exciting things to tell you guys about. That Denise will be talking about the TV side of things, and her chapter's pretty awesome. She's got some definite experience behind her. And so Patty, this is what you call trying to kill time. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm hoping just trying to kill time, and hopefully
I'll let you do it too.
Those of you guys out there that are hosts, you feel me. You can never ever have dead air. You just got to keep going and going and going. But I want to talk a little bit about my story. If you guys don't know,
please do tell us.
So I'm going to take over the camera if I may, and I think she'll be on here. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about my story if you don't know about me. And my story goes way back in the Orange County days. So in a long time ago, in an Orange County far away.
Let's turn upside down. Sorry, keep going.
So basically, guys, I'm from Orange County. I started out in sales. I was a sales guy, but I was really a people person. I'm that people guy. I'm that guy that always needs to know who everybody is. I'm always curious. I play like a game with myself on who can I network with and who can I meet in this room. And when I'm sitting there and I see someone come in, I got to know everybody. I just got to know everybody. I got to build that relationship equity. And so as a kid growing up, I played video games, but I always networked with kids when I was going to the arcade, and I got to know them, and then I got to know who they know and who they know and who they know, and it kept growing and growing. But as a people person, it grew into strategy. So I was a video game guy. Okay, I played video games, but all the video games I played were strategy games. Zelda. Tell me if you feel me. Zelda, StarCraft, Warcraft, SimCity, all those type of games that made you think, that made you smarter. I would always play those types of games. And then when I got into sales, I started really learning how to take all that natural ability and then harnessed it into a package that made sense when talking to people. So I learned and I trained and I mastered sales. And again, a lot of this story, I'm not going to give you the whole shebang. You got to get the book if you want to know the whole story. But I'm going to tell you guys how I turned one microphone into 7 figures of income, almost 8 from one microphone. That's where I'm basically getting to. When I first was doing what I was doing because I was interested in people. Okay. So I'm working at CompUSA, but I took a sales training. I learned a lot into sales. There's recognizing buying signals. There's rapport. There's painting a picture. There's open-ended questions, closed-ended questions. There's product knowledge. There's the intro. There's recognizing buying signals. There's all these different things that go into dissecting sales. And the only way to really make money is what? Sales. So I think that's a big reason why we've been able to grow and be the success that we're at. And also, too, I was a freestyler. Here's where the story gets real fun. I was a freestyler. I was an improv guy. I always think off the top of my head. I'm that guy that can just make you fly, like, I'm sticking a needle in your eye, like a haystack. You didn't even know I said I do hay raps just off the top of my dome here. I'm not in my home. I'm in my hotel. And I'm like, oh, well, I might have said some weird stuff before, but doesn't matter. I'm still opening up the lyrical door, and I'm just waiting to see what's going to be in stored. Because when it comes to, faith and helping people, I want more. And that's what I used to do. And so I mastered the art of making my brain think that way. And so making your brain think that fast and that type of different directions, it started to click when you have the being a people person and wanting to make people from your heart, wanting to help people. Then you have the molding that into the strategy and making your brain think and exercising your brain. Then you have the sales part of things. You have the fact that you're learning how to actually get money out of people, but not to sell them, to actually give them something that they need. And so from there, from CompUSA, I started making some money. As I told you guys before, my dad invested into me, started making some money. And then what happened from there? I started doing a studio because I love to entertain people. I started building a studio because I knew where my dreams were. I knew what I wanted to do. I was an entertainer guy. I loved to perform in front of people. I loved to be at parties. I had this crew called MCology, and we used to always freestyle, and we used to entertain people like crazy. We got to the point where people wanted to pay us just to show up and then freestyle, right? And Schroeder, what's up? What's up, Schroeder? Hey, Eric, cool rap. Thank you. I appreciate that. So from the freestyling thing, from the studio, now, how did this all happen? By investing into myself, by working hard at a 9-to-5, saving money and investing. Now, mind you, my dad threw a good amount of money our way as well. But we started building the studio. So as I was building a studio, we ended up learning, that Dante sneezes right in the middle of my conversation, knocks me off track. No, okay. So as building a studio, we started basically making these beats and making this music and making this awesome stuff, start to happen. And as I was engineering and producing, I ended up meeting a producer. I ended up meeting a guy that produced with Fox, that did a lot of this different type of stuff. And I ended up kind of getting to know him a little bit, but really not getting to know him. I got to know his girl group that we were doing Pro Tools, and we were engineering and helping them build their album. And I actually got a pretty successful studio in Orange County when I was doing that stuff. Sure, yeah, go ahead and walk right in my frame. No problem, babe. Love you. So basically from building the studio, I got opportunities because I had a studio, because I was resourcing something that I could serve people with. Okay, so that's a little bit of my story. Coming up next, we do have the great and wonderful Denise Millay Brookhart, who is my friend, my president for Easyway TV Network. And she's made a lot of things happen for us. She's going to give you guys what's going down with the influence effect on her side, what's in my book, what's in her chapter. And so if you guys want to hear more about my story, you got to get the book. It's all in the book. All right. So where you got to go? ericzuli.com/book. All right, Patty, I'm going to give it back to you.
Oh, wonderful. The next person is my very best friend and mentor. And I work with her on a very close in a close relationship in the business. And I want to introduce to you the one and only Denise Millay Brookhart.
You're watching Easyway TV, powered by EasywayNetwork.com.
You know, I'm really excited today. Guess who we have here? We have Denise Millay Burkhart, the president of EasyWay Network TV. And thank you for joining us tonight, Denise.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much, Patty. You've done such a beautiful job today with all our wonderful guests and just inspiring stories about Eric Zuley.
Thank you so much. So I guess let's just dig right in, because there's a lot of things I want to talk to you about, especially with your influence and the part that you play with EasyWay. First of all, why don't you go back and tell us how you met Eric's in the first place?
Oh my gosh, it's been several years. And I had a company called I Launched TV, and I absolutely threw the party on the wrong day. I think it was the same day as the Emmys or the Grammys. And basically, you know, Eric got people to come to my party even though everybody else was booked. And out of that, I got a couple of deals. And so I called Eric back, and, basically he became my CMO. We sold 30 shows in 1 month, and now we have 14 television networks with one company and 8 with another.
That's so incredible. So Denise, I'd like you to tell us, just a little bit about what you are doing with Eric these days. In fact, before we do that, let's go into the book and let's talk about your chapter and what you're doing with the influence effect.
Oh my gosh, the influence effect has been a whirlwind of surprises, and all good. It's all been an uphill, easy battle, so to say, because Eric has gone virtual even before I knew him. So when I had the OTT network up there, he grasped onto it, understood it perfectly, and actually started running circles around me in the TV industry. So, basically, we've been able to give away $300,000 a week in charity airtime, equating to over $12 million so far. We've, have such positive reinforcement on our television. We're actually changing, what people are watching on TV. People don't want to see, fear and anger and all of this animosity that's going on right now. They want to see something that's going to give them some positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement can be through music, entertainment, health, nutrition, education, and information. Sometimes it might not be a subject that we want to touch on, but it's important to get that out there into the community so that people understand, what other people are going through and how they can help, how they can take part, get off their couch and do something. And, it's just a stepping stool to expanding your mind.
Denise, one of the things I love about you is your expertise and all the experience that you have. Can you tell us a little bit about your background with Wall Street?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, Patty.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Can you tell us a little bit about your background with Wall Street and with the television industry and why you're such an integral part of this whole thing?
Well, that would be giving my secrets away, Patty. And with that, you're going to have to read the book. But, Wall Street was great. I bailed out when the subprime banks closed and went into television and basically utilized TV as if I would have played the stock market and grew myself into, quite an empire with the help of everyone else, of course, as you know.
Well, I also, one of the things that I want to talk about, Denise has a large circle of influence, and she is, by her own right, a celebrity expert as well. And that's why she is part of the influence effect, because of the influential effect that she has globally with her networks and all the things that she has access to and that she can do. She has the ability to help you to get your own show, your own commercials on television. She has the ability to help you with her and Eric partner up, and they have the opportunity to, or the ability to, get you your own television network. And these are some of the services that you can get just by being part of the EasyWay family. So Denise, tell me and tell us all, what is it like working with Eric Zuley?
Fabulous. I couldn't be happier. I have worked with so many different people in my life, and you know, Eric has always been courteous. He never calls anyone sugar baby, honey, darling, you know, unless it's his girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears. Hello, Dante. And, you know, basically he's given respect to all of my women because I have She TV. And She TV is about women empowerment. We're not feminists. We love our men, but we do need to empower women. And, you know, he's gone up against many personalities, and all of them have been, you know, I'm going to say, wanting to work with Eric because of the way he treats them. He gives them the ability with myself to do an equal split when you come in. Most companies, they're going to make money off of you, put you out there and sell bobbleheads of you. We're going to make money with you. Eric's motto is a win-win, and we're in.
Well, you know, this is wonderful. And this is part of the reason why I love working.
Oh, technical difficulties on Patty's side. Patty, you there? You back? Nope. What's up, Denise? How you doing?
Hey, Eric. How are you? I'm doing fabulous. I'm just boasting about you a little bit and how wonderful you are. Why don't you tell the story on how you met me?
Oh, the story on how I met you. Okay. I kind of did. Huh?
With Freddie?
Yeah. So Freddie Krepin's the publicist in the industry. Patty, you back with us? Are you still trying to figure out?
Can you hear me?
Yep, we got you. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. So Freddie Krepin's a publicist in the industry. I've known him for a really, really long time, and I was actually in a business meeting at the Four Seasons Hotel, and these were like pretty powerful millionaires. These were some pretty amazing people, and Freddie calls me up, and you know, naturally, I'm like, I'm busy. I can't talk right now. So he calls me again, and I'm like right in the middle of like deal closing mode. And he calls me again, and he calls me again, and he calls me again, and he calls me again. He calls me like literally like 8-9 times. So I'm like finally like, I don't want to tell these guys that I'm about to close a real big deal with it. Hey guys, can you hold on? But okay, someone calls you 6, 7, 8, 9 times. It's got to be pretty important. So I had to tell them, hey guys, can you hold on? And so I answered Freddie's call, and he goes, Eric, I don't care what you're doing. You need to meet this lady. I'm like, Freddie, I'm in a big meeting right now. Can I schedule an appointment? No. It's hard to get a hold of. I got it right now. You got to talk to her. I don't care what you're doing. I'm like, but it's pretty important what I'm doing. I don't care. You got to talk to her. I'm like, okay. You owe me $1 million if I lose this deal, but all right. So I went back to them and I said, hey guys, you know, I'm gonna buy you you know, dinner, and what, can you hold on 1 second? And so that phone call turned into the new meeting after meeting Denise. When I talked to her and I heard what she did with TV and what I do with social media and what I was doing with events and promotion at the time, you know, it just kind of clicked. You know, two good people, two good hearts, and just clicked on that phone call. And then, you know, like Denise said, that there was an opportunity for an event. She remembered and she called me up and said, "Can you help me?" I did, and we brought a very fantastic, huge red carpet, which I wish it would have been a gold carpet at the time because that's how we roll. But it was a great red carpet. Brought a lot of celebrities out, a lot of great times, and so obviously that was my audition, I guess. I passed. I guess I got casted for Denise's movie, and you know, now we're here. And Denise is in my book. And I don't know, Denise. Should we tell them how big, you know, the way what I launch in EasyWay and where, how much content and like how big the network really truly is now, or should we? I mean, this is a book. This is a book summit, you know. I can't hear you, Denise. The volume is a little off.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Oh, there we go.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, go ahead, Eric. You know, I mean, you should definitely let people know so that they can get in before the EasyWay Gala, and you know, they can have that grand exposure that they're looking for.
Well, so basically, guys, we are doing some big things on a distribution level. We're doing, I'll let Denise tell you on the satellite situation, but we're doing things that are nipping on the heels of the big boys. We're just being kind of quiet about it. And we have closed major deals with investors and major channels. I'd say we're up to about 300 channels we can put content on at this point. And we have multiple different forms of HLSs. Right now, we're live on Roku, Apple, Amazon, and many other platforms. And I believe we've gotten up to about 3,000 live viewers on this Influence Effect with really not that much promotion. We didn't really have that much time to promote. And when you have 200 million homes that you have the potential to reach and put commercials out on, people get interested. They get really, really excited. And as people watch our virtual events and watch what we've done and the Influence Effect, they see the Wall of Fame, combine, you know, what Denise does with TV, which I now do, and what I did with creating a social network, we have created a solution for everybody. We have created a solution to get out there, but really a solution to make money at home and a solution to get your message out there. And we've created so many jobs and opportunities and situations now with building a massive empire and doing channels like you guys saw James Dentley, who told you guys about the JD3 TV channel coming out. And so recently, I mean, there's a lot more I can get into, but recently we've just officially partnered up with, we're in training mode right now with this like massive distribution platform that is just out of this world. And Denise, I'll let you take it from here because you know which distribution platform I'm talking about. Or maybe not, because I can't hear you. Try again.
Can you hear me now?
All right, go ahead.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, you're good. Go ahead.
Eric? Oh, good. Yeah, so if we're talking about Simul, we have 5 million viewers in Los Angeles alone. Imagine doing a virtual summit with the potential of 5 million viewers. I mean, the sponsors that you can bring in, the affiliations, the power of affiliation that you have with this, plus that's a local channel. Now you have Roku, Apple, Amazon, iTunes, Google Play, and so much more, you know, that the affiliations that it's replayed on. And we also have the capability to air your commercials on the 30 top national channels in the United States. We're talking from A&E to AMC to MSNBC to Fox, Nickelodeon, MTV, BET, Bravo, you know, you name it, we got it. So if you're looking for that grand exposure, EasyWay is the way to go. And, you know, we're doing so much more. EasyWay is not just a digital platform, it's a media empire. Wouldn't you agree, Eric?
Oh, without a doubt. And then, so let's now going back to this is a book event. We have our wonderful partner, Patty Sadler. When we took all that stuff that we do with television, you know, we combined the publishing, the print side of things. We combined New Life Clarity Publishing, which now is like the ultimate solution for speakers, the ultimate solution for business owners, the ultimate solution for nonprofit, you know, people, and really the ultimate solution for marketers and really anybody that has a business or a brand, because we now know that we can get you a book designed or you have a book already, and we can take that book that you have. I guess Patty doesn't want to be on. I'm trying to bring her into the mix because I'm talking about the book thing. But that's okay, Patty. We don't need you. Get out of here. I'm just kidding.
Patty probably needed a break, Eric.
I know it's been a long day, hasn't it? So when you have a book, what's the number one thing you need to do? You need to get book sales. You need to get out there. You need to get your message out there. And we have an in-house situation to not only get your message out there, but track all the influence effect, the affiliate marketing, the relationships to make that book a success, hence the EasyWay Wall of Fame. So that's why you want to become a member of the EasyWay Wall of Fame. That's why you want to get on the EasyWay Wall of Fame. That's why you want to join the EasyWay Wall of Fame and connect with our influencers. Now, let's talk about the content that we have in the network. We have probably close to 50 shows at this point. Would you say, Denise, about 50 shows or so?
Yeah, original production shows. So that's original production.
Yeah, so we have probably about 50 shows or so that we have designed to make happen, you know, to entertain you guys. But 50 shows. So how many different viewership does 50 different shows have? How many different viewers and eyeballs does each show have? Each show is going to obviously have their own situation, their own equation. And so we are the powering mechanism for these 50 something shows. Now we have probably about 13, 15 shows up and running. And if you look at the screen right there, this is a site that's still being worked on, but it's really coming together. And you guys will be able to create your own account and get your own show and manage your own stuff and be able to be put out there to millions of homes and mobile phones. But if you go to shows, I just wanted to show you guys a couple examples of some of the quality shows that we have on the network. And when you have quality shows, you have quality eyeballs. You have sponsors that start showing interest, that want to get involved. And so we have all these amazing quality shows on the television as well as your mobile phone. You can download our Apple app if you want to watch EasyWay TV, or install our channel on Roku, Apple, or Amazon. But all these people got their own stuff going on. They got their own content going on. They got their own clients. They got their own situations, and they all got their own viewership, their own followers. So if you were to combine all the different shows that we've signed, we're probably at probably 1.5 million or so as far as the following that shows on their social media. And as you see, the show quality is pretty up there. So as you know, we have all these different shows. They're quality shows that look quality. That's the key. Is if you want to be on our network, you got to have quality content. If you want us to help you create quality content, we have production teams. We have media buyers and sponsors teams. We have sales teams. We have all these great shows that are coming out. We have reality shows. We have all these amazing shows. So what does that mean for you if you have a book? If you have a book with New Life Clarity, New Life and EasyWay Publishing, you can get eyeball traffic. You can get people to buy your book, because if you get on 3 shows, that's potentially 30,000 people knowing about your book.
Right. And Eric, and that brings me to when you do launch your book, and it is a #1, then you can cross promote and go on and interview on the shows. And not only do you get to interview, you get IMDb credits.
Yep.
Now, you could be a billionaire. You can't buy them. You got to earn them. You got to get on TV and you got to earn them. So if you can get an IMDb credit, and each of our shows are IMDb accredited because of Eric's status, it's very hard to get a television network IMDb accredited. They're not just giving it out like candy. So to have that power of affiliation with the Roku, the Apple, the Amazon, the iTunes, you go on to a show like Patty Sadler's, and Hard Talks, and you talk about your book and what you wrote in your book, and then we run your commercial, and then we do the social media, you're going to be a household name.
Well, why don't we talk a little bit about what IMDb accredited means? So some people may not know what that means and the value of it. IMDb stands for Internet Movie Database. If you want to get on a red carpet, if you want to get into an event, if you want to excel, if you want to accelerate your situation, you really kind of need IMDb to be approved by that publicist to get into that doorway, because they're going to look up your status, your rankings, and if you don't have a good status, if you don't have a good star meter, is what IMDb does, then you get denied. You don't move forward more. You don't, that it's very important. So when you have an IMDb credit, you're getting a producer's credit or associate producer's credit or a sound engineer, whatever is involved with a production of any sort. That's where IMDb comes in. And it's also being used for events now, for speakers. It's excelling. It's happening more and more, and they're increasing, and so it's very powerful, very, very powerful unit. And to be IMDb accredited, that means that we have the power to give you the power. If you're a show on our network, we have the power to make you have the ability to give other people credits on your show. So if you have producers that you want to work with and you may not have the money to pay them, or editors, say you need editors, or say you need sound people, or say you need graphic designers, or whatever, you can barter trade with them IMDb credits. That's very powerful. And as you can see, we have a lot of shows that we can credit you guys, and we can give you credits on, and we have an amazing team that keeps these credits up to date. And so IMDb is very powerful, and having 50 shows is very powerful, and it's just so awesome now to be able to work with a book situation, to put you on TV, to get you out there, to put you on stages, to get you out there, to give you the automation to harness how you get out there, to actually harness the database that you're collecting, to then work with our sales team or help you build a sales team to then follow up and ultimately be.
How much fun was this ultimately making this book with Patty? I mean, we all got to collaborate. We all got to tell stories on how we met each other, like with all of your friends on the book. You know, it was a reminiscing of good times and where we were then, and as opposed to where we are now. And, you know, how, you know, everyone has just grown in the network and so many people know each other. Like, you know, I had heard earlier, I think it was Amy Thompson saying she liked Sharon Lecter, or, you know, but whatever it is, it made so many different connections. And I mean, Patty really made it all easy.
Yeah, no pun intended. No pun intended.
Yeah, you know, not to mention, you know, the ability that we have to automate these days, and you know, the ability that we have to make it super easy for people to get published, whether it be a collaboration or a personal book, and we can automate the whole process.
So basically, bottom line, guys, and we do have our next guest coming up. You guys can get a show on our network. You want to talk to Denise. We have multiple people that are benefiting from getting a show on our network. You guys can get a sub channel on our network, a channel or a network yourself where you can sell your own channels, your own shows, your own situations. And you can really, really help people with a platform like that. And so we're trying to be a super channel. Not a super channel, a super channel to empower guys. You want to empower all your companies, all your situations, all your content. And Denise is who you talk to. She runs it for us. But Denise, before we go, let's get back to the book, because this is the Influence Effect Book Launch Virtual Summit. Talk to us a little bit about what you wrote in the book that you can remember that sticks out in your head the most.
Well, you know, I'll do a little bit more of what doesn't stick out in the book that I can't remember. I mean, it's everything that we've done from the beginning till now. And, you know, growing into a 14, you know, network with one company and an 8 network with another company and a digital media platform, the Easyway Wall of Fame, the Easyway Gala, you know, to bring up the next guest, Sandrina with Betterlands, how she, you know, received her award and what you're doing with the charity. I mean, the thing that sticks out the most probably, Eric, is your heart. You know, Dante has the Heartpreneur Award that should be given to you. You have touched the hearts of so many and reached out and helped so many people that are struggling, that have no hope and they're in despair on their couch. You've given them new meaning to get their message out there, to create, you know, a platform for them to launch what they need to have out there to help other people and to spread positive messages. So the charity is probably my favorite part of all of this.
Well, I thank you, Denise, and you guys can learn a little bit more about the 160 acres of land that we own and how we're helping veterans and what we're doing in the charity space and Easyway Cares and
next, with Sandrina.
So with Sandrina, exactly. So I think coming up next, we have Carmelita Pittman, which has been with us for a very long time. And when Sandrina gets on, we'll definitely be be able to learn a little bit more about her and what we're doing. But this has been awesome, Denise. Really appreciate you. You look great. You look fantastic. I want to give you the preparation award for tonight, because I think that you prepped and you put everything you have to really look the part, and you put a lot of effort into to really, you know, be prepared. So we appreciate that.
Well, I have to thank my production team, Samuel, Morris, and Winter. They are here actually filming for me today, and I thank you so much.
It's all about your team. Shout out to Samuel. He's the president for our film division. We got a big film festival coming out now too. Yes, we're doing the films. Shout out to Sam. How you doing, Sam? Appreciate
doing okay, brother.
All right. Appreciate you.
This, you know, Carmelita and her team is still setting up their part and getting ready. So we are going to be having Sandrina Schumacher come on. And we're just going to take a quick short break, and then we're going to talk to her about Betterlands and what she's doing with Easyway, and then we're going to have a wonderful conversation with Carmelita.
Thank you so much.
You're watching Easyway TV, powered by EasywayNetwork.com.
Yeah, so Denise is amazing, and I love all the things that you guys are doing together. And this is the wonderful thing, you guys. What I keep telling you is that circle of influence, the influence effect. Not only do we have the opportunity to do books together and collaborate in that way, but you've got the television networks, the broadcasting spectrum, the film making, and all of these other places where we are able to bring people together. And you guys go to ericzuli.com/book. Buy your book today, 99 cents. It's so easy. It's a no-brainer. With this caliber of influencers that we have in this book, you don't want to miss it.
Yeah, definitely, guys. And so if you are tuning in a little bit later, if you haven't heard what we've been repeating for the last 8 hours, this is the Influence Effect, ericzuli.com/book. And you just go right here where it says buy now. If you want to get the whole book, the actual physical copy, if you want us to sign it, just let us know. As well as we're doing 99 cents. We're only doing 99 cents for this summit. After this weekend, that will be over. And you can get the ebook version of it. Put your email in. Stay in touch with us. Subscribe. Shout out to our sponsors: New Life Clarity Publishing, Carlos Suqueria, Brain Tap, World Prosperity Network, and all others. So a little bit about the book, guys. We haven't really gone into it, but I'm going to go ahead and read this for you. Look at the cover of the book. We've been talking about it. I'm in the middle of a tornado with a lot of amazing influencers creating an effect and a whirlwind of positivity. So in the center of the tornado, you have all the Easeway affiliates and the influencers funneling around me. And this book features almost 45 testimonial stories on how doing it the easy way has helped them. It also features the best of what they do, sharing their secret stew for you all to be fed. That's me. I wrote that. You like that? The Influence Effect is the first of 5 book series. This is a 5-book series, and you guys will be able to be in all the new books. We have a lot of attention on this event, by the way, guys. We've gotten a lot of attention. I think we're up to 5,000 something people that have seen this. We've had the broadcast for a while, and this is just the live version. Wait until the archive version comes out. We're expecting to hit about 1 million. So created by Eric Zuli, this series is going to help you network yourself to success by celebrating collaboration amongst leaders, celebrities, and experts. Patty, tell me if anybody's in, because I'm not seeing the screen.
We have current leaders. They're still setting up, so go ahead.
Easeway Network, created by me, Eric Zuli, is the foundation of the relationship equity and understanding how everyone working together can create a culmination of influence. Because of these relationships, Eric has been able to reach a multitude with messages from so many. Collaboration has created a massive global reach globally that to date is unstoppable. The book has been dedicated in loving memory to Bernie Dorman. If you guys know Bernie Dorman from CEO Space, I love that man. He supported me. He gave me a lot of love and helped us grow. So we wanted to dedicate the book to him. That's another thing we haven't really been talking about. We did dedicate the book to Bernie due to his passing, and he was one of the people that endorsed and supported me and put CEO Space behind us for a really long time, which is one of the top #1 business-to-business conferences based upon Forbes Magazine and Inc. Magazine. So he was the 5th generation San Franciscan first son of 9. In 1980s, Bernie's took over the running of his father's global corporation, CEO Space, which was actually transformed into CEO Space. His recent passing inspired me to remember him for all of his amazing achievements in the business world. Having had a direct influence on Eric, it became a priority one. If you guys look at it, and in fact, I'm gonna see if I can find this here as we are waiting for the next guest. If you guys look at a lot of what we do, we have an endorsement sizzle that you may have seen or you may have not seen. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys this endorsement. So, okay, you were seeing it. Come on, Patty.
While you're doing that, Eric, let me just jump in. We've got Mo Rock, and he is telling us we have breaking news. As of September the 5th, 2020, the Influence Effect has officially been named a LA Tribune bestseller.
Ooh! Woo! Shouts to my man Mo Rock. So if you guys don't know about the Los Angeles Tribune, I'm going to show you guys what. Can you see my screen, Patty, or no?
I can see you.
Okay, you see me. So you don't see my screen yet. So I got to share my screen. That's what I got to do. Boom. Now you can see the screen. So the Los Angeles Tribune is a pretty established magazine. They're out there. And so they're going to be putting the Influence Effect book as an official #1 bestseller on their bestsellers list. We're also going to have it in the EasyWay Wall of Fame. And it is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. So not bad for my first book, right? So shout out to the Los Angeles Tribune. We definitely appreciate that. And so this is a big event coming up that I will be speaking at as well on September 27th. So I want to give them a little bit of love, show the page there. So I think we have Sandrina with us now. I think she's kind of ready to go. Right? So
yeah, I'd love to bring on Sandrina Schumacher.
All right, so go ahead and let everybody know who Sandrina is, and we'll be bringing her on.
Sandrina is an integral part of the EasyWay family. She's a philanthropist, and she does a lot of charitable work, working with the veterans, and she is an expert in all things having to do with our veterans programs and what she's involved in. Now, she is a direct donor, and she has given us some land. She's also on the board for the veterans. So I'm just going to let her come on and let her tell us a little bit about what's going on with veterans and her contribution to the book. And there she is, Sandrina. There she is. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Tell us, Sandrina, a little bit about what you do with Eric Zuley and EasyWay.
Say that again, Patty.
Tell us a little bit about what you do with Eric and EasyWay.
Well, I met Eric through Denise Millay-Burkhart, the president of iLaunch. And since then, we've been working on a project with the veterans. I have a son that actually picked out a piece of land in Imperial County, and his idea when he was, I think, 12 years old was to do something great on this land. And I'm fortunate that I have the 160 acres that I could donate and also be on the board to home and house the homeless veterans, along with other projects. As my son wanted to build orphanages for children, and also therapeutic for veterans, also for animals, dogs, horses, a queen, equestrian, quite a few little things in between. But it's been great working with Eric and Dr. Dante and Denise and Patty as well.
One of our contributors in the Influence Effect, again, another amazing person and celebrity expert who is part of this collaboration. And what's it like to be part of the EasyWay Influence Effect?
It's an honor, actually, to be a part of this project, because I believe the Influence Effect basically dominates the positive people around that help each other, motivate each other, encourage each other, and also make an influence and an impact on other people's lives. As I think Denise mentioned, getting you off the couch and doing something prominent, doing something concrete, something charitable always makes a difference. It's basically being with the Influence Effect. You're influencing other people to do better, to encourage, to be positive, uplifting, if I could say that.
Amen. I totally agree with you. Now, you guys, again, we can connect with each other, and we have the EasyWay family membership, and you can go to the EasyWay family or the EasyWayWall.com, and you can be the EasyWay Wall of Fame, and you can go on there and you can become a part of the EasyWay family, and you can connect with Sandrina directly through the EasyWay Wall, and go buy the book at ericzuley.com/book. Sandrina, can you tell us a little bit about your chapter and about your contribution to the book?
I think, my goodness, it's been quite a bit of time since the book came out. One of the topics that I believe was dining with Sandrina, and created a fine dining dinner at home where people got together. I would say a very high-end networking event. I created this because being raised in Asia and Europe, one tends to dine opposed to eat. And I think in America, everybody just rushes through, has dinner, 20 to 40 minutes, I think is max. And I believe the first dinner I had went on for 3.5 to 4 hours, and nobody even realized that until they looked at their watch at the end of dessert and went, oh my goodness, I can't believe I've been here for 4 hours, and it was an incredible evening. So that was a success, but of course with the pandemic that had to be shut down. But I'm also working on a project with Denise on a TV series with cooking and
Wow.
basically cooking, I would say, let me see how I would put this. Cook, wine, and dine. So basically you're learning how to cook a dish that we're going to have for dinner, but in between you're sipping on the glass of wine, you're relaxing and meeting new people and connecting with people, basically sitting together and conversing instead of, watching a cooking show on TV. It's not as personal. So that's a new adventure that I'm working on to collaborate with the Dining with Sundry.
And I have to say, I was a recipient, and I was blessed with the opportunity to participate with one of her shows, Dining with Sandrina, and she had she had 6 or 7 other guests that were there, and she created the most magnificent, delicious, tasty, tasteful, memorable experience that I've ever had with dining. And it was really amazing. You don't want to miss her show that's going to be coming on, because it is about dining and conversation and just people that you have never met before coming together and eating at the same dinner table and experiencing the wonderful, amazing food that she creates, and then having a conversation and getting to know each other. It's really quite the experience.
But wouldn't you say, Patty, that it wasn't just the food, it was the whole experience, the ambiance, the personable, friendships that you acquired from that dinner? In 3.5 hours of sitting with somebody at a table, that doesn't usually happen.
Right.
I think, as you said, it's very memorable.
Yeah, it was memorable. And we got to use, one of the things that I gained out of that experience was using all the 5 senses, what we hear, what we taste, what we smell, and just, all the senses and the feelings of what we were able to experience in that moment. It was really awesome. So, I would just say that Sandrina is a very special part of the EasyWay family. I want to thank you for being part of the EasyWay influence effect. Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about being a member of EasyWay?
Well, I can actually say, when you say part of the EasyWay family, meeting all of you and being in the EasyWay family is basically having this extended family that I've never had here before. And it's so inviting, it's so positive, encouraging, uplifting, and the sincerity of the people that I've met with EasyWay is incredible. I mean, that they're true friends. It's not something artificial, just to be seen at an event or a pompous phone call. It really is the EasyWay family. And it comes so easy as well, getting to know one another. So it truly is magnificent, and I'm so honored to be a part of the EasyWay family and in your life as well, Patty.
Yeah, I love being a part of the EasyWay family, and I love meeting people like yourself and having, such wonderful friends. And that's another thing about the EasyWay family is, like, Sandrina is my friend, Denise is my friend. All the people that we've spoke to today, they are my friends, and they're people that I'm able to associate with on a higher frequency and on a higher level, just because we're all part of the EasyWay family. You want to meet Sandrina and get in contact with her, go to the EasyWay Wall of Fame and EasyWayWallOfFame.com and become a member of the EasyWay family and connect with her directly. And, also go to ericzuli.com/book and buy the book today. 99 cents. It's really a no-brainer with all of the gold nuggets that are in there. Please join us. We'll look forward to having, more conversations and learning more about the dining experience with Sandrina. I want to thank you for taking the time to be on the show. And is there anything else you want to say? Thank you so much, and next time.
God bless you as well.
God bless you too. So you guys, we have a real good treat coming up. We have a couple, announcements we have to make, but we have a very special guest coming on very shortly. We're just going to take a really quick short break with a few commercials, and then we'll be right back.
You're watching EasyWay TV, powered by EasywayNetwork.com.
Looking to take the next step? Join the Easyway Network and become part of our Easyway family. Host your own TV show. Accelerate your viewership, as you will be seen on platforms such as Roku, Amazon, Apple. Brand yourself and affiliate yourself with celebrities, artists, influencers, and power players. For more information on how to start your own show, channel, or network, go to easywaypromotions.com. To stay updated on all our upcoming events, text EasyWay to 55678. Are you looking to accelerate your influence? EasywayWall.com is a new site that allows you to promote yourself, business, brand, and your products as an influencer. You can share your ideas, receive comments, promote and brand yourself with the power of affiliation. Associate yourself and your brand with the power players of today to become leaders of tomorrow. Come and join the Easyway Wall today. Sign up at wall.easywaybroadcasting.com or text EasywayWall to 55678. 3 great influencers have joined forces to create a space for you to be the expert, get credibility, and be a best-selling author. Get acquainted with the Easyway Wall of Famers and reach a celebrity status with Easyway Publishing, powered by NLCP. Get seen on the cover with Easyway Wall of Fame celebrity influencers. Get the credibility you deserve by being a published author, best-selling status guaranteed. Increase your credibility, maximize your presence affordably and effectively. Enjoy your new life with Easyway Publishing.
Are you tired of doing business the hard way? Is building your business taking too much time and energy? We can help. Introducing your ultimate solution, Easyway Business Membership. We're a full-service digital marketing solution specializing in branding and marketing, advertising, and introductions to CEOs and influencers that can help your business thrive. Problem solved. Now you can hire our award-winning team to work for your business. We've received many prestigious awards, including the Digital Trailblazer Award by Hollywood Weekly Magazine, and we've been recognized by Congress. For just $11 a day, you'll get more exposure, reach more clients by next month, guaranteed. Here's how it works. You pay one low annual fee of $4,000, and you'll receive consulting, branding, marketing, advertising, social media support, product placement, and business introductions to help your business grow exponentially. And if you need more, we offer SEO, commercials, TV exposure, and much more for an additional rate. To recap, for just $11 a day annual membership fee, you'll receive branding, consulting, business-to-business introductions, advertising, and social media support. But don't take our word for it. Here's what our customers say.
We've been working with EasyWay, Eric, for the last 6 months, and literally we are slammed with work for 2 months straight, so his marketing definitely works.
To learn more, visit EasywayNetwork.com or contact us at 877-399-2929. And don't forget to follow us on social media. On Facebook at Easyway Network, Twitter at Easyway Broadcast, and YouTube at Easyway TV.
Hi everyone, I'm Brian Willis, owner and executive producer of BETV. Right now we're looking for positive content and are opening the door to all the quality elite YouTube channels out there to submit to us their content. Call 877-399-2929 if you'd like to be on BETV.
+40 Easyway Wall of Famers share their secret experience of the Easyway influence effect. In Eric Zuli's revolutionary achievement, that will permanently. Change your life. Learn how to create your own influence effect. Purchase your copy September 5th. Published by New Life Clarity Publishing in association with Easeway Publishing.
You remember the stars. The gold carpet. The memorable awards. The new age of the Easyway Awards returns. Walk with the stars on God's virtual gold carpet. RSVP on EasywayLiveEvents.com. Mark your calendars for September 26th, our second annual Easyway Awards Golden Gala.
Hey everyone, Joanna Herbidian here, Mesoamerica 2019-2020. This year on September 26th, I am co-hosting the Easyway Awards Virtual Golden Gala with the talented Eric Zuli. Join us 4:30 to 6 for the virtual gold carpet, and then 6 to 10:30 for the awards ceremony, Pacific time. So to register and vote for our nominees, go to the EasywayLiveEvents.com. That's EasywayLiveEvents.com, and we will see you there.
Hello, my name is Frank Shankless, probably best known as the creator, co-founder, and the first president and CEO of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Last year, I was very humbled to have Hollywood make a feature motion picture about my life titled Wishman that became qualified for Academy Award nomination for Best Picture. As the past recipient of the Everyone Can Be a Hero Award, I will be passing on the award at the Easyway Awards Virtual Golden Gala this September 26th, and I invite you to please tune in. Please go to EasywayLiveEvents.com to register to attend. Thank you and best wishes.
Hello everyone, Kristana Loken here from Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines. On September 26th, I will be presenting the Rising Star Award on the televised Easyway Awards Virtual Golden Gala. Go to EasywayLiveEvents.com and register to vote. See you then.
Hey everyone, Alex Stern here, better known as America's Startup Success Expert. I've been on the founding team or co-founder of 8 companies with 5 exits, 2 IPOs and 3 acquisitions. Most notably, I'm a co-founder of Constant Contact and one of the original 3 in an attic when we started. I'm really excited to be receiving the Entrepreneurial Achievement Legend Award at this year's Easyway Virtual Award Golden Gala event. It's being held on September 26th, and you can register at EasywayLiveEvents.com to get your ticket and be part of an exciting evening where, along with myself, several other legends will be getting awards, and those past legend winners will be giving out their awards to some amazing nominees. So I look forward to seeing you at this great event, and we'll virtually shake hands and have a great evening together. So join us. It's go time.
It's Tony Boldy from the Easyway Award Show. Just going to the airport, pick some people up for our big event, some of the producers. And we're excited to announce that show's going on. So it's virtually though, it's Easyway. Look forward to seeing you guys in the virtual rooms, the virtual red carpet, the virtual awards, virtual concerts, virtual everything. It's very cool. If you guys don't know what this is, you definitely want to check it out. Again, Tony Boldy, the host, co-host of the Easyway Award shows. See you guys soon.
You know, I love to watch all these things and be able to just give everyone the opportunity to visualize, you know, what wonderful accomplishments that Easy is achieving and how he is bringing everybody forward with him and with the influence effect and making it so that everybody can be seen and everybody also is elevated as well. I want to welcome you and thank you for being here. We have one guest left and pretty soon she'll be joining us, Mrs. Carmelita Pittman. And while we're waiting for her to finish setting up her set, I just want to talk to you guys about the influence effect itself. First of all, we've given you so many little nuggets and opportunities to meet with some of the authors today. 43 chapters, 41 authors, and you've only met half of the group. And that was in you know, a full day. So you can just imagine what we haven't shared with you. You really want to get this book. Go to ericzuli.com/book and purchase the book and get it for yourself and get those golden nuggets and learn how to connect with all of these amazing influencers. Again, it's ericzuli.com/book. Now, if you go to the EasywayWallOfFame.com, you can also create your own profile, become a member of the Easyway fam, and you can connect with these people directly. The EasywayWallOfFame.com. And, you know, I'd like to invite you to purchase the book. It's 99 cents today. Share it with those around you because this is a legendary compilation. It really is a legendary compilation. The people that are in this book are beyond amazing. They are some of the biggest influencers this world's ever seen. And they have more of an impact than imaginable just by themselves. To put them all together in one book, and again, it's the first book of a book of 5 in the series, to think of the high level of conscientious leaders and the high energy and vibration that they are putting out together. Think of them in this book and realize, you know, I don't know how we can possibly beat it, but I know Eric will because he always outdoes himself. So you think about the people that are in this book and the high level of achievement that they have, and you don't want to miss this book. You can't imagine what's going to be coming up next in the next 4 volumes of the 5 series set. It's been a real honor to work with Eric, and I also am an author in the book, but I mostly am just really grateful to be a part of the Easyway family. I can honestly say that all these people that I've been interviewing today, they're friends and they are Easyway family, and we all collaborate and we all lift each other up. And that's the beauty of being a part of this network and the influence effect that we all have working together. You know, the next guest that we have is an absolute amazing treasure. And, you know, I will be announcing her very shortly, but working with Easyway has probably been the best decision of my life, and it's been the most impactful. And I just want to give a shout out to Eric and thank you, Eric, for everything you've done for me and for elevating me and my business and helping me to reach the masses and to, you know, power up my message and get myself out there and have an impact on the world. You've been very influential in my growth and the things that I'm achieving, and you're just like family to me, you and yours. And I want to thank you for the opportunity that you've given me to work with you on this book project.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, well, you can hear me, but you can't see me. Well,
right.
let's hope eventually you can see me. So yeah, I appreciate that, Patty, and you know, I think my computer's tired. 8-9 hours is about at its limit, but we saved the best for last. Oh, there I am. I think that I think God is prepping you guys, getting you ready here for a good friend of mine and someone I've known for a very long time that's been a very, very, very large supporter of Easyway. And she's really put a lot of effort into coming on our stage tonight. Thank you to all the speakers, everybody that's been on tonight, everybody that's going to be sharing this broadcast, everybody that's going to be getting the book. Again, you guys are our fuel. You guys get us to our destination. So I think without further ado, Patty, let's go ahead and introduce our next amazing guest and the lady that I'm talking about. Go ahead.
We have Mrs. Carmelita Pittman, and she is a celebrity in her own right. I'm so honored and pleased to present to you. She is a part of this collaborative, the Influence Effect. Miss Carmelita Pittman, let's welcome her.
You're watching EasyWay TV, powered by EasywayNetwork.com.
There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Carmelita, thank you so much for being here tonight.
It's a pleasure and a privilege. And I want to thank Eric, of course, for everything that he's doing for all of us. And I want to thank you too, Patty. You're doing an amazing job of hosting. And
well, thank you.
Here we are.
You know, Carmelita, you're one of my favorite people in the book, and I know I say this a lot, but I really I've had the opportunity to actually be at some different events and associate with Carmelita a little bit more personally than some in the book, and it's an absolute pleasure to have you in the book. Can you tell us a little bit about your contribution to the book?
Well, first of all, I'm like Eric's dad. If you want to make God laugh, tell God your plans. So I have stopped making plans, and I just release and let go and let God. And that's what landed me here. And as a matter of fact, because I also give honor to my parents, my mother in particular, because she is the reason why I am who I am today. I have formed an organization as a living memorial for her because she loved roses. Her name was actually Juanita Zara Espinosa Udine, which is a long name, but there's a long story that goes along with that. And it makes me what I feel is a child of the world, an international citizen, let's put it that way. Because I honor all of the ancestors and I honor you. There is a saying in India, Namaste, which means the God in me salutes the God in you. We are all part of the greater universal intelligence, and we're all connected, whether we realize it or not. So when you look in someone else's eyes, you're actually seeing a reflection of yourself. And as long as we can begin to embrace that, there will be no need for wars, because we'll all be part of the same tribe. Right now, there's so much tribalism going on, and it's not really true. It's because people don't really know the truth, that we are not separated, but connected. And my chapter, of course, also talks about my mother, my beautiful mother. She sacrificed in so many ways so that I could have a better life. And on a secretary's salary, she put me through USC. And in turn, I have done my best to honor her. I became an award-winning art educator for the LA Unified School District. I wrote a song, I Survived LA Unified. It's been quite a journey. I've been an educator for many years, and now I like to think of my organization as a teaching platform, because when you have knowledge, knowledge is power. You can prevent yourself, or at least delay the aging process. I'm going to give away my age right now because they say a lady's not supposed to tell, but some of you know that I've been around the block for many, many years. My friend Bonnie Hilton Sweeney, who started the pre-Grammy Music Gala, which honored many, many greats in the music industry today, now many of them are household names. She used to say, a woman who tells her age will tell anything. So I used to always brag about it, but I'll let the pink lady do that. She's turning 89 years old.
Mm.
And I should say 89 years young. And she has a saying, get up, get out, and get a life. And, you know, that's what we all need. We need to keep a positive attitude, an attitude of gratitude, because that way you can realize that you are blessed beyond your understanding. We are blessed in so many ways. Just to be actually in America is a blessing in so many ways. And I'm one of the grateful members of this family, the EasyWay family. And I'm trying to do it the easy way, Eric, but I sometimes get in my own way and I make it harder for myself. But I'm just, as I said before, I release, let go, and let God. And one of the reasons why I'm wearing this crown on my head is because, again, my mother made it possible for me to have so many blessings. And because my way of saying thank you, Mama, was to form a living memorial for her. Because of that organization, we have received many, many commendations from the city officials, from the state officials, from the community, from Hollywood to Beverly Hills, and on and on. But it's just been a wonderful journey. We're still working on it. We're doing many great things for the community. Right now, we're working on the Gardens of Life mural project. I've been directing that as the art director. We've had some wonderful people on board that project. We're co-opting with the Artery USA with Senior Senator Pascual Betio, who is one of our honorary members. We have many wonderful honorary members, such as Dr. Sherilyn Lee, who's up for Health Professional of the Year. She's been a loyal member for many, many years. And there's many, many more that I want to miss. But Patty, you know what happens when you start a list.
Oh, yeah.
You know, invariably, somebody gets left off the list. But I just want to acknowledge everyone who's been a part of this journey. And it has been an honor. We've had so many wonderful events. We've had the Rose Roddy art shows over the years, which is a combination of the wellness community, the performing arts community, and the visual community. We come together to share our talents. And I coined the word edutainment, which is to bring the people to where they can gain knowledge in a very, very easy way. Because when you're being entertained, it's easy to accept knowledge. And when you have knowledge, you can, as my mother used to do, be able to know how to exercise the healthy way of living. My great-grandmother was what they call a curandera, which is something like a medicine person or medicine lady. My grandmother told me that she would get on her horse. This is in Mexico, and she said that she would ride on her horse and go to help people who needed her medical assistance. So I think that's something that's been in my family heritage that I wasn't aware of. But
Wow.
you know, so this is all part of the walk. And as you know, I acknowledge, as I said, everybody. I have a chant, the Uren Ibiri chant, which I believe that the ancestors from the homeland, one of the homelands, which was translated to me by Jimmy Solanke of Nigeria. That chant came to me, and I've been using it as a personal anthem. And it acknowledges everybody, as I said before, in the family tree, from Africa, from Europe, from Native America, here. Mama said we've got Cherokee and Aztec too. I don't know about the Aztec, but I think that they're in there somewhere too. But all of this coming together, I feel, makes me a child of the international universe. I feel I can connect with anyone because I feel we all have something in common.
Well, you've already you proved that, and you're one of these amazing celebrity experts that's in this collaboration. I want to ask you, how did you meet Eric Zuley?
Again, it was brought together from the higher power because Bonnie Hilton Sweeney, going back to Bonnie, She gave the annual Career Grammy Gala, the musical industry celebration. And she did that for many years. And she pulled me in more or less as a right-hand person. I was a behind-the-scenes person. In 1998, I was the chairperson and basically the main sponsor. And we had the Godfather of Soul, James Brown. We have so many great celebrities that were involved in this event. James paid for the trophies, but I paid for just about everything else, including the Clegg lights, the food, the location, the souvenir books, you name it. And that was a gift that I had passed on to that particular organization that Bonnie started. And she said that that was her gift from God. And that gave so many people a launching pad that was able to jumpstart many careers in the business. Although music is still in my heart, and I've always dreamt of having stage center, I wound up being in my classroom. I never will forget when my record came out and made the charts with James Brown. I thought my students would be happy that their teacher had a record out on the charts. Instead of that, when I went back to the classroom, they said, "You went on tour and left us with the stupid sub." So I realized then that I had to make a choice. Either I was going to be on stage or I was going to be in the classroom, but I still wound up performing for my students, and we're still connected in many ways today. I mean, one of my students looked me up. Thank God for the computer in some ways. She said, "Is this the same Mrs. Pittman who was my 8th grade teacher?" I said, "It is." And she remembered the song that I sang to them, and she sang it back to me, and she came over and visited with me for 3 hours. And I put on a whole show for her in our living room, and she was so happy she started crying. And I mean, I never know when I'm going to put on a show. I mean, that's just the way.
Let me ask you, one of the things that I want to express to you guys is the value of being part of the EasyWay family, because we have the ability to connect with each other on a different level than you'll find anywhere else in any other social network. You can join the EasyWay family, EasyWay Fam Wall of Fame, and you can become part of the EasyWay family, and you can connect with Carmelita just directly with no strings attached. And it's a wonderful place. And Carmelita is such an effective leader. She is such an inspiration. She is an integral part of the EasyWay effect and the influence effect. And what would you like to tell your audience about buying the book?
Well, first of all, like you mentioned, just want to go back to the Wall of Fame. I want to thank Eric, for making that possible for me to be a member on the Wall of Fame. And it is such a unique platform. Like I've heard this said before today, it does not exist anywhere else.
No.
I mean, where can you go to a place where you can connect directly with someone who you just saw on the big screen or whose book that you just read, and make connections and make friends? This is an amazing platform, and I want to take advantage of it. And I want to encourage everybody else to go to www.easywaywalloffame.com. And of course, the book is what we're talking about today. We want to make it a bestseller, right, folks?
Yes. Yeah. And you know what? We had a breaking news announcement tonight from Mr. Mo Rock, and he is the CEO of LA Tribune. And he made an announcement that as of today, September 5th of 2020, The Influence Effect has officially been named an LA Tribune bestseller.
All right. All right. Now, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, wonderful news. And I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in anything that Eric puts together. And you, Patty, have been so much a part of putting this book itself together. It has been a long journey, like Eric said, 2 years. But, he who waits in line the longest wins.
Yeah, sometimes the waiting is the hardest part, but it's so worth it for us to go through that whole thing and come to where we are today and have this beautiful book. And Carmelita, I want to just, give you a chance to say any shout outs and thank you for being with us tonight. Anything else you want to say?
As always, we always give thanks to the Most High, and I'm very grateful. And thank you.
And thank you. I'm really grateful to have the opportunity to visit with you, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And you guys, this brings us to the conclusion of our day long. And you know, what a wonderful, beautiful way to end it off with Miss Carmelita Pittman, you know, and all of her accomplishments and everything. So I want to thank you, Carmelita, for being with us tonight. Is there anything else you want to say?
I want to also give a shout out to Marlena Martin, who is the founder of the Woman of Achievement Awards. Could have knocked me over with a feather when I received this crown, but I'm wearing this crown because of her. And again, because my mother, if I didn't form this organization, I don't think I would be wearing this crown. So thanks again.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Thank you for joining us, Carmelita, and you have a great night.
You too.
Okay, so it's important for me to announce, thank you, Carmelita, for being on the show tonight. Thank you for everyone that participated and all of the contributors, the 41 authors out of those 43 chapters that are part of the Influence Effect. You've only seen half of them today, but let me just say that as of September 5th, 2020, The Influence Effect by Eric Zuley, with all of these amazing authors, has officially been named an LA Tribune bestseller. And with that, you know, I just really want you guys to know that I am so grateful, so full of gratitude for the opportunity to work with these amazing authors. And Eric, if you want to come on for just a minute and we'll just close her out, I want to say thank you to you for making this possible.
Oh, thank you, Patty. And I want to say thank you to everybody, all the speakers, everybody that was on, that made the time, you know, and the people that kind of stuck with us as we've had a couple little technical difficulties that happens with the internet, just like I'm mimicking a statue right now. But at least you can hear me. You know, we had a blast, we had fun. Carmelita, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate her efforts and trying. And anybody that wasn't able to make it onto the stage, anything that might have happened, any schedules, conflictions or miscommunications or anything like that, you know, we really appreciate everybody as much as we can, and we do the best we can. And sometimes we can't accommodate in certain situations, but we do everything we can to keep it positive and support you and promote you. And you know, sometimes things work out, sometimes they don't. But we did make sure that the schedule was completely professional and on point. And if you are requesting to change your schedule, that is not on us. And I'm addressing Brenton Tyler Hoffman and his public post publicly, because I believe, Patty, that you know, and I don't want anybody looking at us like we're an unprofessional production. We've been doing this for close to 20 years. What time did we originally have Brenton scheduled, and did he request to reschedule? Or did we request to reschedule?
Actually, he didn't want to be part of the broadcast, and so the very last minute he asked to get on, and so we were going to put him on at the very end.
Okay, but originally he was scheduled, and he asked to be rescheduled.
No, originally he just chose not to be part of it.
And so he messaged us and told us that. What was his original schedule time? When was he supposed to be scheduled?
He was supposed to be on tonight at 7:15, and he asked for that time slot last night. So we had already scheduled everybody, and I told him we could fit him in at the very end. We had a cancellation or two, and so I wanted to fit him in earlier, so he was unable to meet with us tonight.
Okay, and then we also accommodated and changed some things around, and it's unfortunate. I really wanted to hear his story, and we've been supporting Brenton for over 15 years and connected him to multiple people, and we're glad to have him in the book. We're glad to have his story in the book. We're glad to honor him with the Resilience Soldier Award, as we did last year in 2019. He is definitely a resilient soldier. He's been my friend for a very long time. And sorry the scheduling didn't work out, but again, just addressing the public post that he put out there, which I thought was a little unprofessional. He should have probably did it behind the scenes. But going back to keeping this really positive and loving everybody and what they're doing. I appreciate everybody for coming on, and everybody for doing what they did, and for promoting and for supporting, and everybody. I wish I could name you guys one by one. In fact, I can. I'm good enough. I appreciate Fred. Okay, I need a beatbox or something, Patty. I need some music or something. In fact, let me see if we can put some music in here or something. Can you hear the music? Can you hear that music? Is that good? Hear the music a little bit? Okay, cool. Can you still hear me? Do I still sound okay?
I can hear you.
Great. Awesome. So when we're going to be closing this out, we got to say thank you to Fred Smith for coming on and saying all the amazing encouraging words. Danella Burnett for coming on. Ronald Kooming for being in the book. Holly Porter for coming on, being in the book. John Hyland for taking his time to be in the book. Jeff Levine for coming on. Lila Colgan for coming on. Kate Linder for coming on. Lisa Reed for coming on. Amy K. Thompson for coming on. Sean Douglas Stewart for coming on. Hannah Hornstein for being in the book. Gerald L. Kane for coming on. Trey Highland was supposed to come on, but unfortunately he had a setback because he was on set and he couldn't get off the set, but he wanted to say hello to everybody. Tony Boldy for coming on. Josh Liskey for coming on. And the voice for coming on that I wasn't expecting, saying I'm a multimedia mogul. Thank you so much. Heidi D'Angelo for coming on with Influential People Magazine. Nene Kirby for taking the time. My dad for going out of his way to drive almost a half an hour to come to our hotel to make sure that he could be on camera to say some encouraging words. Annie McKnight for making it and coming on. Kelly Bennett for coming on. Penny Foscaris for coming on. I apologize previously. I said the wrong last name. Billy Moore, Archie Moore's son, for coming on, of all people. James Dentley for coming on. Dr. Dante Sears for coming on. Denise Millay Brookhart for coming on. Sandrina Schumacher for coming on. Carmelita Pittman for coming on. And Brenton Tyler Hoffman for promoting as much as he did. We want to appreciate and say thank you to all of the people in the book, in the chapter, everybody that's made it possible for us to create such an amazing, impactful influence effect. It's you that lets us do what we do. With that, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please share the broadcast, press your start watch party. Patty, you did an amazing job today. And stay tuned, guys, because we do have the Easyway Awards Golden Gala coming up September 26th with over 75 nominees, 37-something presenters, and 14 or 15 legends that we're going to be honoring. It is going to be a very impactful event, similar to this, only way more just volume behind the editing, and it's going to be a much different experience. We're putting a lot of money into the production. We're putting a lot of money into the team. We're putting a lot of money into the sound, and we are going to make sure that it's the most virtual, impactful awards recognizing event to recognize those that have hearts of gold. They want to help others network themselves to success the easy way. On the Easeway Wall of Fame, that's where you guys want to go, the Easyway Wall of Fame, EasywayWallOfFame.com. And then connect with who you watched today. Connect with your friends. Put it out there. EasywayWallOfFame.com is available to you guys for everybody. We want to meet everybody. We want to say hello to everybody. And all you guys that purchased my book, I think we had 150 something purchases today on this broadcast. Thank you so much, everybody. To everybody that purchased the book, everybody that got the ebook, everybody that supported, everybody that's going to continue the support. Really, really appreciate all you guys. We cannot do it without you. Special, amazing shout out to my girlfriend, Dr. Dante Sears, for keeping my hair on my head when I go nuts and crazy, and everything happens when we do these crazy events, but we do it to entertain you guys. We do it to support you guys. Special shout out to you, Patty. A special shout out to Denise Millay Brookhart. A special shout out to Glover's Own Deal Pictures and Danella and Dana and my dad and Samuel Morris and everybody that made everything that you see possible for this broadcast that happened today. And a very extra special shout out. I always save the best for last. It's always about you. the Easyway family. We'll see you guys next time. Make sure to go to EasywayWallOfFame.com. We'll see you guys on the wall, and we'll be looking for your posts. And again, a big thank you to our sponsor, BrainTap, for sponsoring this event and sponsoring the book. And also, 2 very special announcements that I was saving for the end. Not only are we releasing this book, not only am I in this book, but I also want to say thank you to the number 1 habit book with Forbes Riley. Forbes Riley's new book coming out. I am coming out on Forbes Riley's book. Proud to support her. Stay tuned for that. That's coming out more at the end of September. And we have a major event coming up on September 27th. I'll be speaking at the Los Angeles Tribune and their big event. And ultimately, thank you to you guys, man. Thank you for everybody that supported. Thank you to everybody that made this night possible. Thank you to Business Innovators Magazine and Small Business Trendsetters for pushing this book out. I mean, what magazine puts your book on the cover? You know what I mean? What magazine puts your book on the cover of a magazine? Thank you so much for doing that. Business Innovators Magazine, same thing. Thank you for putting our book on the cover. And a big extra special shout out to all of the people that are in the influence effect, because man, this is going to create such an impactful, powerful influence effect with so many amazing people. And we cannot wait to see the influence effect happen. You guys get the book and take your selfies, and we're going to just promote the heck out of you, bring you on the shows and just make it happen for you guys. So we want to remind you guys to get that book, take that selfie, put it out there, share it, and keep doing it the easy way. So this is the Easyway Influence Effect today on the Easyway TV broadcast. Stay tuned for so much more coming up. Patty, I'm going to give it to you to end it, to finalize it. And we love our Easyway family because, again, it's not about us. It's about you.
You guys go to ericzuli.com/book. Buy the book today, 99 cents, and get in with all of these gold nuggets from all of these super influencers that are just amazing people that I never dreamed I'd be associated with. And to be a part of the Easyway family has been nothing but a blessing. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for all that you've done to be here. And we'll see you next time. And thank you for helping us to launch the Influence Effect.
You're watching Easyway TV, powered by EasywayNetwork.com.
Eric Zuley is an award-winning multimedia mogul, brand authority, visibility expert who knows how to create an influence effect around individuals and their businesses. Mr. Zuley owns Easeway Network, a media network powering their own radio, magazine, and TV network housing 10 channels, airing 30 shows with a potential reach of 320 million homes and mobile phones. He has been able to work affiliate marketing deals with over 120 affiliates, TV distribution deals with over 200 channels. He owns his own channel with over 18 sub-channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire TV. He has over 500 events under his belt as a producer and host. He has hosted his own show, The Easy Show, and Easy Talk Live. He started out with one YouTube channel, which today has over 13,500,000 views and 8,000 subscribers. He is the creator of the globally known brand with thousands of celebrity and business influencer endorsements. As an authority in California, he has been given the Robert Novak Award, signed off and endorsed by Congressman Brad Sherman and Congresswoman Judy Chu. Eric was one of the first people to start using his cell phone as a producer's tool to create content, which he uploaded to his YouTube channel, What You Need TV, with close to 14 million viewers and hundreds of A-list celebrities. Eric has produced over 450 success events and raised millions for charity nonprofits.
40 plus Easyway Wall of Famers shared their secret experience of the Easyway Influence Effect. In Eric Zuley's revolutionary achievement, that will permanently change your life. Learn how to create your own influence effect. Purchase your copy September 5th. Published by New Life Clarity Publishing in association with Easeway Publishing. Brought to you by EasywayWallOfFame.com. Watch live by registering to EasywayRSVP.com.